Are you ready, Jerry?
I'm ready.
Just want to make sure you're ready, brother. Show me the money.
Just the remix. All I do is win, no matter what.
Oh, you didn't know?
Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling.
You put my shoes on, you wouldn't last a mile. Summertime, wintertime, I'm on the grind. Yeah, I got the ring, I'm the champ, I'm the Judy of the lamb. This is the gift I was given, so I just live by my hustle.
It don't make sense, but don't make a profit. So I hustle, ladies and homies. Make money, money.
Hold out here for a bill. When he tryna get this money for the real.
I want to find a thing to save my life. So I hustle. It ain't over for me. No, it ain't over for me.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Show me the money!
Okay, let's go smoke that joint.
Hey, what up, everybody? We got a game going down. Let's see, I didn't put on the countdown, so let's see when people start showing up here. But shout out to the crew. All right. Here we go. So nothing for Drake May and the Patriots in their first drive. And let's see what happens with the Texans here. No Nico Collins. Man, he's had just a bad run of things this year. Here we go. They're going to come out running. Nope, they come out play actioning. Oh, and then CJ just throws it right behind Xavier Hutchinson. And, dude, that snow's coming down. I mean, every time they zoom in on the players, you can see it coming down pretty heavily. Is it snow, rain? One of the two. Looks just like heavy, super heavy raindrops that look like snow. And shout out to Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. What up, bro? Marks gets shut down, gets a couple. I feel like this game is going to be very conservative. Both defenses really on point. Offenses have been pretty good about not making mistakes, or at least limiting the mistakes. Ooh. Could have been an interception right there. That was very close. Off the hands of, I think, Christian Kirk. Yeah, that was like, I mean, should have been right in his hands, but he didn't catch it like that. He lets it hit off his chest, and then he doesn't catch it. And, man, Christian Ellis almost had that. So close. And shout out to whoever jumped in the chat. Make sure you say, what up? That was a near pump block there. Let's see. Marcus Jones been really solid on the returns. Nothing too crazy right there. The way they grabbed his leg, though, that's a recipe for getting hurt right there. And nothing. Two drives, no points. I don't even think we've had a first down yet. So very, very ugly to start. And yeah, neither team possessing the ball for like any time so far. All right, let's smoke it up. Who's smoking with me? All right, let's get to smoking. Who's with me? Let's fire it up, baby.
All right. Fire 'em up.
Dude, what's up with what's up with Tom Brady doing all these random commercials? He did a Pizza Hut commercial that was on yesterday. He was just on a commercial advertising a ninja. Like, dude, is his contract not like 380 million or whatever? Like, with Fox, like, is he really hurting for money right now, or did they just offer him so much that he's like half a day's work or whatever for X amount of dollars? Yeah, who knows? Guy like Tom Brady, man, could be in the 500,000 range, maybe in a million. Who the hell knows? Feel like it better be in the million range for him to do something like this. Then use it as a tax write-off somehow. Yo, Jamie in the house. What up, bro? This game's a snooze fest so far. And I know we're only like 2 minutes in and some change, but dude, how do we already have one drive from each team and we're barely 2 minutes in? Like, what the hell? Uh-oh. Drake to Ramondre. Got like 7 or 8 on that one. I mean, they're probably going to have to do a lot of little checkoffs and dump downs like that. This Texans D is so good. Azeez Al-Shaair made the Pro Bowl. Derek Stingley made All-Pro. Oh, yeah. Yeah, a guy like Derek Stingley. He doesn't have the stats and not flashy enough to make the Pro Bowl, but one of the best out there. That's why the Pro Bowl is such a joke. Oh, Stevenson getting loose. Uh-oh. What up, Heather? Said, is that rain? So it looks like it's like heavy rain that's like almost snow, like because it's probably so cold. So I assume that's just like super, super cold rain that's like pretty much snow. But you can tell it's like it must not be cold enough because like it's melting literally as soon as it gets to the ground because there's no snow on the ground at all. And yeah, Texans D is top notch. Hell yeah. I feel like them and the Seahawks have the best defenses in each conference. That Seahawks defense was nasty yesterday, and they've been nasty all year. Like, they made San Francisco look like they did not even belong in that game. Fucking crazy. Jamie said, I bet the first quarter under at 7.5. Yeah, I mean, I feel like this one would even be lucky even if they got a field goal each, let alone even one. Like, I mean, both defenses here are really good as well. I mean, Texans D, like I said, I think they're the best in the AFC. And the Patriots, like, they really just play good ball and don't make mistakes. Like, they're like the classic bend, don't break defense where they kind of just do everything correct and like offenses eventually make the mistakes. And yeah, Seattle was nasty, so I was shocked. Yeah, I mean, they've been good all year. They've been really good all year, and it's really because they're good at all three phases. Like, their line is really, really good with Leonard Williams. I mean, at the anchor, their linebackers are really, really good. They're interior linebackers, anyways. Drake Thomas and what's his name, Ernest Jones, really, really good. And then their secondary is great. The rookie that they drafted, Amon Wari, who's I think their strong safety. He's really good. And they got really great cornerbacks as well. They got 3 great cornerbacks. So, yeah, I mean, Seattle, they've, they're not the Legion of Boom by any means, but they've been good all year. And it's because they're like great at all 3 phases of the defense. And their secondary is really great. It's like, if you have no pass rush, which they have, your team sucks. If your secondary sucks, even if you have pass rush, like sometimes the secondary does good, but if you have like good pass rush plus a great secondary, like that's like a recipe for like legit potentially making it to the Super Bowl. Like if they don't make mistakes. And their offense is usually the shitty one. Who is that? Who's number 3? Who is number 3? Is that Polk? Oh, Demario Douglas. Dude, Pop. Not Polk, it's Pop. Dude, well, Jamie is still looking good on that first quarter under, but Texans D better step it up here, though, because, dude, he was wide open in the middle of the field. Like, nobody was there. What happened? Did they just rush an extra guy, and he was just the one that was, like, wide open or something? Hey, Phil in the house. What up, Phil? Dude, right after 2 shitty opening drives, Patriots pretty much marched down the field with no issues. Oh, and see what it was? It was man coverage. Dude got beat. Tried to tackle Pop instead of, like, I don't know. And I mean, I don't know if he tried to tackle him or if he tried to, like, swat the ball for, just swat the ball away. But either way, him diving the way that he did versus taking an angle to try to get behind him, that definitely cost him right there. Definitely cost him. But yeah, so that's what it was. They were playing man-to-man, and they had no safety help over the top. I mean, I guess I couldn't tell. That could have been a safety for all I know because Pop was running out of the slot there. But yeah, I think it was a cornerback, though, based on his size. I couldn't see the number, though. So the Patriots strike first. Here we go. I hope the Texans come back and fire away. Like, dude, I want to see, like, that game that we saw with Seattle and the 49ers was trash. I'm glad that I wasn't live for that. The first game was great, though. First game was great. And the team with the best defense in the AFC. I mean, they just got beat on that. I mean, that wasn't really a great play. It was just man-to-man. Pop was faster than the guy covering him. And, dude, off to the races. Off to the races. Hey, what up, TJ? Patriots strike first. Drake May. Dude, if Drake May, like, I know that the MVP is off of, like, the regular season, but there's absolutely zero chance that people who are voting do not think about the playoffs at all. Like, I mean, there's no way that they don't think about that. And I mean, Drake May dominated the Chargers, at least the Patriots did. And dude, if they go past the Texans right now, who, like I said, I think they have the best defense in the AFC. And I know statistically they probably are the number 1 defense if we just break it down to stats. All right, here we go. They're showing the replay. And so they fucked up, man. It was a bad play call. That's what it was. They had the corner and the end. It was Bullock. And he did get a hand on that. So, I mean, it was good defense, just not good enough. And Drake May threw it hard enough to where him getting his hand in there, Bullock, made no difference. But yeah, so they pulled the cornerback up. Cornerback goes after Ramondre Stevenson. Ramondre Stevenson is doing nothing on that play. He's actually a distraction. And then it's one-on-one with Pop and Bullock, the safety, and Pop beat him. That's what it was. Drake May. My name's Drake May, and my friends call me Drake May. Dang, man. Like, even this game, they're showing the franchise history and playoff appearances 9 for the Texans, and they've never had a win in the divisional round. I mean, no matter what, like CJ Stroud has already been a part of 2 of the Texans, like, teams that went the farthest that they've ever went in franchise history. And if they somehow win today, that means they've made it farther than any Texans team would ever make it. But yeah, they put their feet to the fire very, very early here. Very, very early. Dang, dude, Marks got, like, crushed on that play. His helmet fell off and everything. But, dude, it's going to be up to CJ, man. No Nico. The running game's trash. Your offensive line is not that great. Oh, man, near interception. Who is number 7? Oh, yeah, Carlton Davis, man. Such a sneaky sign, like over there. Like, I know there's so many people who don't even know who the hell Carlton Davis is, but he's been one of the better, like, cover corners. And, he's not a shutdown corner by any means, but one of the better cover corners who's been around. And, like, I'm pretty sure Christian Gonzalez is not playing. So, like, they need, they're going to need help from, like, a guy like Carlton Davis who may be covering. I mean, for all I know, the best wide receiver at times on the Texans. Dude, Schultz wide open. What up, Corey? What up, bro? He said, so are the Broncos done? Dude, I don't think the Broncos are done, but I mean, their defense is going to have to put the team on their back. But the defense is great. Great. Like, look at how little the Bills did at certain times yesterday. And, like, the times when they really did the best, and I know they ended up doing better in the second half, but that's adjustments and everything. I'm talking a lot in the first half, where it's like the only time they did good in the first half was when Pat Surtain was off the field for, like, I don't know, like half of their drive or whatever. And then they were, like, completely dominated in the first half. And then, I mean, their defense did enough. Like, I mean, we're dealing with some of the best coaches and some of the best play callers in the league right now. So we're going to have second half adjustments no matter what. But Broncos from top to bottom on defense are great. And it said, are we watching the AFC Championship right now? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Because one of these teams is not going to deserve to be in the Super Bowl. Let's see what the Texans actually do. And I know they're doing good right now, but, like, let's see if they are competitive all the way until the end. But yeah, dude, that sucks with Bo Nix going down. Like, that's just that's real shitty. Like, there's no other way to say it. That is really, really shitty. Ooh, man. I mean, dude, that's twice on this drive that CJ Stroud got extremely lucky that the ball wasn't intercepted. Extremely lucky. That fell right in between 4 separate players. And it's not like that was even on the wide receiver. That was just a bad pass and bad timing by CJ Stroud. And, like, it gets hit up in the air by the defender's hand. Like, but because, yeah, as good as the Texans defense is, they got to prove that their offense actually, like, can help them. Because their defense isn't going to play perfect all the time. No defense plays perfect all the time. What was the flag on? Face mask. Bad. I was just talking about Carlton Davis. Then he goes out there and makes a bad penalty right there. I don't even think that was anything that necessarily helped on that. That was just all bad. No, I mean, that's another thing that holds the Texans back. Their run game is so weak. Not saying, like, a lot of, like, I mean, Seattle's was good. Yeah, I can't even say 49ers was good. Like, I was like, that was bad for having Christian McCaffrey. That was horrible. I mean, the Pats, they did decent last time, but a lot of it with the run game, but a lot of it was through the air still, even though it was the running backs. 3rd and short. This is a big play. This is a big play for CJ here. All right, doing the numbers behind the scenes for the Bears Rams. And don't forget, I already got the Super Bowl squares ready. I got a game we got a board for the national championship. I already got the boards for the AFC and NFC championships. What was the flag on? Was it offsides or encroachment? Let's see. Illegal shift on the Texans. 3rd down. Now you gotta go backwards. Let's see. Yeah, D'Amico Ryans was acting like it was offsides. Let's see. Dang, that's crazy. I mean, it's tiny little things, man. Tiny little things. And of course, my prediction was the Rams and the Bills going into the playoffs. Okay. I think I said the Jaguars and Rams is what I said. Damn, now you're going to have to go for a field goal. I mean, more than likely. Yeah, and I still like the Rams, but man, the Seahawks look good, man. The Seahawks look good. Really just clicking at all cylinders for those guys. Well, Jamie got unlucky there. A couple fluky plays. And Texans about to kick a field goal here. Drake May. Shout out to Smalls on IG. What up, dude? Time to smoke. Who's with me?
All right. Fire you got perfect time. Got to start a little puff giving this motherfucker.
I'll smoke it with you, bro. We'll go to the movie together.
I don't give a fuck. Dude, it's crazy, man. DraftKings. Oh, man. It's just like every commercial is like DraftKings now. I wonder if we're going to start getting weed commercials now that they deregulated or descheduled it, whatever the hell. How'd you do in the playoff leagues? I got a couple that I'm doing solid. Let me see. Yeah, one that I was doing bad on paper with yesterday. After the first set of games, I went from like 12th place to 5th place. But I'm pretty sure I had Bo Nix there, so that kind of sucks. Next one I clicked on him in 3rd place. Next one I clicked on him in 7th place. Next one I clicked on him in 9th place. And the last one I clicked on him in 11th place. Yeah, so looks like 2 of them I'm doing pretty solid. But also I got a lot of in this one. Let me see. What the hell? Oh, never mind. I'm super low. And I have looks like I just got Romy Romadunze to go. I got JSN, but he already played. And I didn't play Marvin Mims. Yeah, it sucked. I remember that. I took out Marvin Mims for Jalen Noel after they said that, what's his name? after I said Nico Collins was out. Wonder if there'll be a weed commercial for the Super Bowl. That would be insane. That would be insane. Because like even cigarettes can't advertise, you know. Well, like can't advertise like in like video commercials or whatever. But yeah, it's nuts, you know, and like gambling's turning into a huge addiction for people. Like it really is. Unlike DraftKings, man. They're they're the big culprits. Because I know that I do things like the squares and stuff like that. We keep everything cheap. People aren't gonna lose chunks of their bank accounts if they don't. Oh, woo-hoo-hoo. I just saw the end of that kickoff, and he might have been down before. Maybe that wasn't a fumble, but crazy. Yo, Danny May fan just stopped by to get high and watch some football. Let's go. And let's see Drake May. He's carving them up over there. Let's get it. And you came in at the right time, bro.
That perfect time. Got to start a little puff giving this mother.
And I always get curious. Like when a team goes up and they have like a good defensive series where now you're still winning. I feel like a lot of offenses like to get really conservative in those situations, and I'm really curious to see what the Patriots do, because like, such a horrible pass by me. Because the Patriots, I mean, you know, the Tom Brady Patriots, I mean, they're notorious for getting a lead and then just coasting or trying to coast and just living and dying on the defense. Curious to see what Mike Vrabel does today, because this is the farthest he's ever made it, right? Like he's never made it past the divisional round as a coach, right? Because I think even that year that they were the number 1 seed with the Titans, or maybe it was just won the division, I can't remember, but I swear they got a bye in one of those years, that they lost in that first round. Someone want to help me out and tell me if that's true or false. Oh, it's still on the ground. Who the hell has it? Dude, what the hell? I mean, either way, I mean, there's no wrong for the Texans in this spot here. Danielle Hunter, baby. Man, what a savage. Pretty much while he's getting held. He's literally getting his jersey held. And he still made that strip sack right there. And like, dude, they're way back in their own end zone right there doing the punt, but man, they had that would have been huge. I mean, they're already in New England territory after the freaking punt return. Mariota had that crazy Teddy, yeah. Yep, Chiefs bounced him that year. Yeah, okay, good, yeah. I couldn't remember exactly, but I knew I wasn't too far off. But yeah, so I know this game's huge for Vrabel as a coach, you know, just like this game's huge for the Texans as a franchise. Texans have never made it past the divisional round. They have 0 wins out of what they say. I don't know how many appearances they made it out of their 9, you know, playoff appearances. But yeah, they've never made it past the divisional. And Phil said these playoffs are tough, and the one I'm losing Corum and Kyren or Caleb and Loveland. Bad either way. Yeah, I mean, that's what's tough, man. But everyone's losing them, so it's really like who has the most people who make it to the Final Four, you know, to the Final Four NFL teams. And Danny said, new background? No, just new angle. So like before, it would be like I'm pointing right at my computer screen right now. So it would be more like just straight. And now the camera is like just like if this is center, camera's tiny bit off center, and then yeah, you get to see more of the studio this way as well. When you have it where the camera's just on me, you can't see as much of the studio, or at least it seems that way. Like I got some cool shit, that needs to be showcased. Like, dude, like nobody could ever see these before, but all the like all these action figures right here, and really just all around the top, those are all from the Kevin Smith movies. Like I've had those like forever. But yeah, those are some of the cool action figures. Whew. But yeah, and then get to see the Entourage picture, my favorite TV show or TV series ever. Could see the Pete Rose jersey, even better. That one's super cool. The LT. There we go. The LT plaque where he got the record that's never going to be broken. And Nolan Ryan, fucking goat right there. The K goat. How about that? Because I'm sure there's other pitchers who have done more, but not K was. All right, let's see it, man. Texans, they can make a big statement right here if they have a good offensive drive, but starts off with Woody Marks getting bullied by the defense there by Chesson and Anthony Jennings. Anthony? No. Anthony. Yeah, Danny said, fuck the MLB. Don't put him in the hall now since he's gone. Gonna leave him out. Since he's gone, leave him out. Yeah, I don't think they should either. Like, that's bullshit, man. Like, classic, like, give someone their flowers while they're alive, not when they're dead. Especially when we're talking about one of the best. What would I say? Because he's not the best hitter. I mean, that's Ted Williams. That's Tony Gwynn. But how about most consistent hitter over like a 20-year period, right? Like, I mean, dude, didn't he average like 200 hits? Like, or what was it? Like 200 hits a season for like 20 years straight or like some shit like that? Like some ridiculous like feat that will like never be done. Some shit like that. Someone help me out with what it was. Yeah, Phil, I have no idea what happened to Schultz because last I remember was him getting the catch on the sideline for like 30 or 40 yards. And like he didn't get like tackled or anything, Like, I mean, I don't know. I think he just got like pushed out. So I don't know what the hell happened. And yeah, and when I got this signed by Pete Rose, I met him it was here in Vegas in 2011 or 2012. I think it was 2012. I can't remember, but actually it was either December of 2011 or January of 2012. So I do remember that. And he was funny. He talked shit about the Padres. He was like, when he's like, where you from, kid? Because this was like 12 years ago. I'm like 20 something. I was like, from San Diego. And he's like, oh man, San Diego, great weather, great food, great women, bad baseball team. Yeah, that shit was funny. Oh, seeing it right now and hearing her explain it. Yeah, calf injury on a non-contact. Like, I mean, yeah. That's why we didn't notice because, like, yeah, he just, I mean, you saw him come up lame on that, what's it called? Saw him come up lame on that play, but, oh, man. CJ again got lucky. He didn't get his feet in, did he? They say it, dude. Like, yeah, man. I mean, let's see. Oh, he got his knee down. Wow. Nice, Danny. I'm a Phillies fan. Nice. And yeah, and dude. And when did the Phillies won it? Somewhat recently, right? Like, I don't know why I'm blanking on when the Phillies won it and who was their stud. Who was their stud pitcher? $2008. Okay. Ryan Howard, right? That was the Howard year. Who was the who was the who was their ace back then? Cole Hamels. Okay, yeah. That was a really good team. And who else was it? Chase Utley at second base, right? That was when he was there. Who else were some big names on that squad? I mean, yeah, I remember Ryan Howard for sure on that, and yeah, Cole Hamels, such a beast. But yeah, who were some of the other studs on that squad? And didn't they beat the Dodgers that year also in the AL or in the NL? Wait, yeah, AL, right? AL, yeah, in the AL. So high right now. And that was so long ago, bro. That was fucking like 30 years ago, damn near, or 20 years ago. I mean, King D, shout out to the LBC. What up, bro? Hey, J Label in the house. Let's get it. Oh, Rollins, course, dude. How do I forget Jimmy on that? Worth? Yeah, Jason Worth was a beast. And ooh, Victorino. Yeah. Dude, have you guys seen? So Ricky Williams on my podcast a few years ago on the show, and I was asking him about Jimmy Rollins because he was they both played minor league ball together, and he was like, J-Roll taught me that I wasn't a baseball player. He was like, dude, minor league ball, you're playing every single day. Sometimes you're playing double headers. And he was like, I was like halfway through the week. I was like, damn, man, this is a long week. But he said he would like with J-Roll, he said J-Roll was up every single day like a little kid ready to go to the ballpark to play. And he was like, that's when he knew that J-Roll was going to be great and that he needed that Ricky Williams should just stick to football because he doesn't have the passion like some of these guys. And that was a cool ass story. Dude, national championship tomorrow. I should be live for that. And I got a square board for it as well. Dude, I mean, it finally caught up. It finally caught up to them. Like CJ Stroud is just doing too much, man. I mean, on that previous series before this, I mean, there was 2 balls that should have been intercepted. One, the defender like literally was off his hands. And then number 2, it the ball fell like right in between 4 Patriot defenders. Like CJ Stroud not taking care of the ball early. Yeah, Daddy said, let's go, Canes, fucking Indiana. And Jay Label said, Hoosiers. All of them 26-year-olds. That is the big difference, right? Like, I mean, Indiana, like they're like old squad, right? They got is it a bunch of transfer portal guys, or is it a bunch of guys who are like super red shirt guys that just they've been with the team for like 6 years or whatever? The U is back, bro. I mean, dude, this is 2 years in a row where they're really solid, and like this year, I mean, looking great. Beck sucks. Yeah, I mean, Houston's lucky their defense is really good. Let's see this. Oh, dude, perfectly punched out of Drake May. Portal guys, okay. Because their quarterback came, what's his name, Mendoza? He came out of the portal, right? He wasn't with them last year, was he? And who was that? Tagiai? I don't even know who that is. I mean, Aziz Al-Shair, he recovers it, but it was the lineman that punched it out. To be honest, like college basketball used to be where the super seniors playing smart. Okay. Yeah, which those kind of teams don't come around long, right? Come around often. As a Kane fan, I do not support Beck. I dislike dude. Houston coming up big. on that fumble right there, giving them great position right after that interception. But now let's see, like, can CJ Stroud stop making these mistakes, though? Because, yeah, like, all these bad throws have been on CJ. I know he doesn't have the best receivers out there, but those near interceptions were his fault. That interception was his fault. He's got to be better. He's got to be better. And Drake May needs to protect the ball better, because I'm sure he's going to be running it more than a few times, and that wasn't a good job of protecting the ball. Well, Mark's got, no, I don't know if that's a first down, maybe close to a first down. That's probably gonna end the first here. All right, winner, chicken dinner. We got a 3-7 score. Let's see who's going to be the first winner. 3-7. It is Sherry. It's funny because her sleeper name is Sherry Baby. Or, ooh, Sherry Baby. Let's see. So Sherry hit for the 80. I'm sure she's going to be stoked on that. And Joe, 49ers 2525, hits for the 20. And smart man, he won yesterday, and then he threw down some of those winnings, got a couple extra numbers, and that's the number that just hit right now. So either way, he got his money back off of that 20 that he spent today, and game ain't even over yet. Let's see. Louisville Cardinals beat the U earlier this year. Love that game. He said, "Don't let the Canes win. That will be so obnoxious, dude." And I mean, the U and the U part 2 or whatever it is, like with the ESPN 30 for 30s, some of my favorite 30 for 30s. Like it's so fun to like watch how crazy those guys were. And The Rock was a part of that first U with Jimmy Johnson.
Know your role and shut your mouth.
Whew. All right. Catholics versus cons, yeah. How come it's always the nice guys that have to create the narratives, right? And dude, right here, I don't know how good you can see it, but that is a Sports Illustrated signed by Michael Irvin. It was gifted to me by our man Stu, and shout out to Stu, R.I.P. my brother. And yeah, he was like the hugest Cowboy fan ever, and that was one of the things he gifted to me, or his family gifted to me, so he could always be in the studio here with us. What are we talking about? You must not know. Were you talking about me? I mean, I don't know much about college football. I really don't. So I don't know if that was directed at me or Danny. But yeah, I honestly feel like watching college football will make me not as good at fantasy football for the NFL. So if you're a good player on a good team, you get drafted in the first year, and you didn't play some like super insane schedule. I mean, you're probably just shitting all over everybody. But like most teams in college only send like a couple players to the league. That's the tough part. So like I'll watch highlights and stuff, but I do a lot of judging just based on the combine. I do it based on how Mel Kiper thinks that things are going to go. I mean, his the way he values people definitely has like an impact on the way that players are valued in Dynasty. Where does Michael Irvin get the energy? I'll tell you.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Yeah, so hard to have an eye on the talent of who might make it, for sure. And like sometimes the coaches and the league get it wrong too, right? Because you think just like a guy like Puka, like, dude, 5th rounder. Crazy, you know, like all these guys. I mean, Tom Brady, I understand why he went so late, but crazy how he got passed up on so much. Oh, that was a good ball by Stroud. Yeah. Yeah, that was a good throw. That was a good throw by CJ. Lucky his defense gave him that extra chance. It's easy when your roster should be full of second contracts in the NFL. A lot of defensive beasts in this year's draft. I hope so, dude. I hope so, because I mean, you know me, I play in a bunch of IDP leagues, and like I feel like it's the defensive part of the draft. Like, okay, like just this part for defense, okay? Like the first round. There could be more like I don't know about this year, but a lot of times there's like just as many defenders getting drafted in the first round as offensive players, you know, and like for fantasy football, I mean, that's a lot more. Well, I mean, I guess it depends on how useful the cornerbacks end up being right away. But yeah, like it's crazy. And I feel like you have way more offensive flops in the first round than you do defensive flops in the first round. But who are some, give me some names of some top guys that are going to be making an impact in this year's draft. Yeah, not even sleepers. Just give me the a couple top guys. I know that middle linebacker from Ohio is supposed to be a beast, right? I don't know if he's going to be a first round guy, because a lot of times interior linebackers aren't taken in the first round anyways. Hey, Crispy in the house. What up, bro? Everyone has a chance to do the same, unlike the OCFB where Bama, yeah, and some of the others would just take all the top tier guys and are just doing it with older guys that never really had a chance. Yeah. Yeah, because and I'm sure that just doesn't happen a lot. Because like you can't always have like all these old guys that just like make it to like their 5th year or whatever. Because if you're not good enough, you're about to get jumped by the younger guys anyways. Downs, Bain. Okay, Bain, he's an edge rusher, right? I know, like when I used Miami last year in NCAA, I got familiar with some of their players. So I remember Bain. It's crazy because I actually moved Bain from like in there from edge rusher to DT, and dude, he was like a bully at DT. But I'm sure in real life, like, you know, he's way better at the edge rusher position. Caleb Downs from Ohio, St. Bain, and Mangui are all studs from Miami. Who's that guy? Who's Mangui? David Bailey from Texas Tech as well. Okay. And what position? Don't forget to tell me what positions these guys play. Because like literally you telling me is getting the first wave of guys on my radar. All right. Well, after getting a second chance from his defense, CJ Stroud did what he needed to do. And that was off the Drake May fumble. Let's see, man. You don't want to get a really good defense, more energy. And they definitely just gave them more energy. Now let's see how Drake May is going to respond. One time in bangs. Oh, Meg's an offensive tackle. Okay. Bailey's a linebacker, edge rusher. Okay. Yeah, it really just depends on what team they go to, whether if they're going to be considered an edge rusher or an outside linebacker, right? Ooh, Drake May fucking up, man. Lassiter, I mean, he's lucky that wasn't intercepted. He threw that way too short. He got lucky. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure those top end, we'll be seeing those top end tackles go very, very early in the draft. We always do. I think that was Henderson. He only got like 3 or 4 on that. They're talking about right now how just like they're doing horrible on third down. Yeah, they're 0 for 3 so far on third down. Reese, linebacker from Ohio, should be a top 10 guy. Okay. He's an outside linebacker or an inside linebacker? Because there is rarely inside line. Oh, man, Drake May just got away. Just escaped that pressure. Because, yeah, the inside linebackers, I think Jack Campbell might be the highest inside linebacker drafted, at least that I could remember. And pretty sure he was going in the 20s. Like Devin White, like, dude, it's been a while since Devin White and his draft class, but like he was drafted at number 8 way back in the day. And he definitely paid dividends while he was in Tampa. And on the Raiders this year, that sucked for him, but he did great. Nowhere for Henderson. Dude's like 6'4", 243. Absolute beast. I think they play him a bit of bowl. Okay. Yeah, if he's smart, though, I mean, they'd be trying to position him as an outside linebacker. I mean, the inside linebackers just don't get paid like that, man. It's so few and far between that guys actually get top end money for their with that build 6'4", 243, like, yeah, he's probably going to be thought of as an edge rusher. But if you're an edge rusher, / outside linebacker that can actually be put into coverage every now and again, that's pretty insane. And like guys like that, like, it's not the norm. That is not the norm. If you're that big and you can keep up with like running backs who are running out of the backfield, tight ends, wide receivers out of the slot. Wonder if AJ Brown actually gets traded. Because it'd be way too much to cut him. And it's because AJ Brown, that weird AJ Brown commercial is on right now. I believe AJ will be gone. Yeah, I mean, there's some drama over there for sure. I wish we got the drama. He wanted to be traded early in the season. Yeah. You could tell things are just different, like over there. It showed at different times during some big losses, and really showed in that loss to San Fran, especially when like they make it to the next round and the Seahawks just literally make San Francisco look like they don't belong where they were playing. AJ to the Patriots, that'd be insane. That'd be insane. Because that'd be great for Drake May. That would be great for Drake, man. But yeah, I'm curious. And I wonder and how old is AJ Brown? I guess that makes a difference, right? Also, how old is he? Dude, he just turned 28. He just turned 28. He's still got a few good years left. And if he's elite, he's got like 5 good years left if he stays in elite shape and doesn't get hurt. Yeah, everything was just all bad for the Eagles this year. Uh-oh. Oh. Then Drake May makes a good pass. It is good defense, but dude dropped the ball. I don't even know who that was. So who is that? Number 18? Who is that? Is that Boutte? Either way, oh man. Now Patriots D's got to bail their offense out. Because that is 2 bad series or 2 bad drives in a row for the Patriots. That snow's coming down. That snow is coming down. All right. Oh, someone sent in their money for the streaming service. Let's see it, CJ. Let's see if CJ. Oh, man. Nope. Oh, fucked up. That's a touchdown. Oh, man. Holy shit. Who was that? Who got that? Damn. Marcus Jones. Dude. Man, I know it would have been bad to take that sack, but man, you should have just taken that sack. Like you tried to get the throw off so quick, and man, defense wins championships, baby. I mean, I know CJ scored on that last drive, but that was because the defense put him in position to be able to do that. And the Patriots D totally bailed out. Totally bailed out Drake May for his last bad 2 series. Yeah, that wasn't good. I mean, it wasn't, it's a bad position to be in either way where he was, but yeah, he should have just taken that sack. Dude, that quick, the tables turned. Yeah, especially even the way that he was rolling out to the left. He had to spin his whole body back and then still tried to throw it. Like, should have just kept running. Should have just kept running. Like, dude, that was like, and who would you even have made that throw to anyways? Like, I was just horrible decision making. And I know it's bang, bang, but like, dude, those are the kind of plays that like lose you the entire game. Pick sixes, man. It changes momentum like nobody's business. Whew. Dude, can't believe that. Can't believe that. What a game. What a game. The defenses are showing out. Marcus Jones. I don't think I have Marcus Jones on any. Actually, I might. I don't know if I do or not, but I hope I do for my playoff hopes. So I want to get in the money in some of those. All right, dude. Defense wins championships. That IDP life. I gotta come up with some more IDP life shirts this year so I could be repping. Papa John's sucks. All right. CJ about to come right back out. Let's see what he does. That's where you got to forget all that shit. What the hell? That was a Chat GBT commercial. Almost looked like it was Rocky or something like running. Funny. That was a Chat GPT commercial. Probably created by Chat GPT. Yeah. We're talking about Xavier Hutchinson getting away with the face mask, but he scored the touchdown. What would they have called on that? I mean, dude, let's see, man. That was a huge mistake for CJ. Let's see what happens on this drive now. Because like that first drive, they went pretty far. That second drive, they had such great field position that I think they only had like 20-something yards to go on that touchdown drive. Yeah, a lot of turnovers in this game so far. 2 by the Texans and 1 by Drake May. Well, I guess it's 1 by Drake May and 2 by CJ Stroud because they were both on CJ. Oh, like ran into his lineman and just like got thrown on the ground. Yeah, better to come out that way than come out with CJ throwing and like just making a bad throw. Can't put that on CJ. Got hit. Well, he didn't have to throw it. I mean, that is on CJ because he should have kept running or he should have took that sack. Yeah, he should have either took that sack or tried to keep running like he should, because him even trying to make that throw, like that had interception written all over it. Because like if you're running this way and you got to completely turn your body, like do a complete 180, set your feet and throw. Like he knew, well, I mean, he didn't know, but like he should have known that there's no way that he could do that fast enough. and get off a clean ball. So that one was bad decision making on CJ for sure. And I mean, Marcus Jones was just in the right place at the right time. I mean, they chalked that up to, to that. But CJ also, don't forget, on that one drive that I said, I think they got the field goal on the drive where CJ literally like got lucky that 2 balls weren't intercepted. Another one. See, another one. Like, dude, it's like they're making up for the ones that he got lucky that didn't get intercepted. That one wasn't on him. That one was on bad luck. But he, like I said, he also got lucky, like when the Patriots defender just completely dropped the interception. Let's see it. Yeah, I mean, the whole Texans team, like, let's see. Yeah, I mean, it should have been caught. That one's not on CJ. Shows up that way in the stat book, though. Yeah, sucks for Hutchinson. I got him on the playoff squads, and that should have been a catch and a first down. But you know how it goes, Crispy, when you like keep making mistakes, but you get lucky and those mistakes don't cost you. You do that enough, it just somehow catches up and evens itself out. Damn. Craig Woodson. I wonder if that's I wonder if he's related to like Rod Woodson. Let's see. Let's see. It doesn't say anything about if they had a famous dad, it would say it. But dude, yeah, Craig Woodson with that interception. Patriots drafted him in the 4th round. It's a big ass play for a dude who got drafted in the 4th round who's starting as a rookie. Phil said I need Hawkins to get that next INT. Man, I mean, let's see what happens, though, because, I mean, the Patriots still got to capitalize. They're only up by 4. Ooh, man. See, it's like this defense, though. Like, the defense isn't going to just let this go away. Damn, what a fucking defensive call right there. Because as soon as Drake, like, you had it perfectly where, like, Drake couldn't go to either side. He had to step up, and he stepped up right in Will Anderson's face. Bad blocking by number 66. He gave up on the play. Yeah, I don't know what that was. It was 66 or 86, whoever the hell that was. Yeah, that was really bad blocking on Anderson right there. He like literally just let him run by. Yeah, I mean, shit, they ain't do nothing. They ain't do nothing. The Texans D holds. The Texans D holds up. All right, let's get a song going. It's a little too quiet here. Let's see. I mean, a lot of what CJ is going through right now Same shit with as Justin Herbert, where it's like it's not your fault that your line sucks. You know, it's definitely not his fault that his line sucks. It's not his fault that he doesn't really have running backs that could block the best. You know, it sucks. It sucks. Oh man. Yeah. It was an incomplete pass, but it was like he tried to it looked like he tried to pump fake it and it like fell out of his hand is what it looked like. Let me see on the replay when it's let's see, but that's what it looked like. It looked like he tried to pump fake it and it like slipped out of his hand. Yeah, totally. Cause you see him like when he's doing that, like yeah. Yeah, it looks like on his face, he's like, fuck. Yeah, let's see, man. Not a good get back after that drive. Or after that INT, I mean. Damn, they took no time off the clock. They said that 3 and out only lasted 21 seconds. All right, let me go. I gotta go post the second game here. Dude, so Woody is hurt again, and then Ramondre hurt again. Dude, okay. I think this calls for the IR song. I mean, it really does.
This is for all you people out there that drafted every motherfucker that's out for the season. How could it be? He stubbed his toe on the couch and now he's on the IR.
Woodson got hurt too?
He goes ouch and yep, he's on the IR. Laser pointer in the eye and my star's on the IR. Ate too much Taco Bell and he's back on the IR. Well, that one I understand. These stars, they aren't even injury prone, but they're breaking every single effing bone. Tearing ligaments I didn't know existed. My fantasy team is getting fully fisted. These stars, they aren't even injury prone, but they're breaking every single effing bone. Tearing ligaments I didn't know existed. My fantasy team is getting fully fisted. Stepped on 2 Legos, now he's on the IR. Wi-Fi went out and he's back on IR. Too much Call of Duty, Connor's on the IR. Got a locker room, wedgie another trip to the IR. These stars, they aren't even injury prone, but they're breaking every single effing bone. Tearing ligaments I didn't know existed. My fantasy team is getting fully fisted. These stars, they aren't even injury prone, but they're breaking every single effing bone. Tearing ligaments I didn't know existed. My fantasy team is getting fully fisted.
Don't forget to hit that thumbs up, guys. Don't forget to hit that like button. So I know I always forget if I ever got it up in the background. Yeah, so I don't know what happened to Ramondre. Get poked in the eye or something? Got poked in the eye. Now he's on the IR. Or was it the laser pointer in the eye? That's what it is. Laser pointer in the eye. Now he's on the IR. Butte again, right? Butte again. All right. Just get a song going because I'm sending out the squares in the background. Dude. Yeah, CJ I mean, dude, it's good D. Like, we can't take away from like the Patriots defense. Like, Patriots defense is handling biz like right now. But dude, like, this is like he just keeps making bad decision after bad decision. Smoking a cat said, damn, Stroud is trash, bro. Definitely not the best work that he's ever put on film by far. But man, yeah, this is bad, man. Patriots are handling biz. Patriots are handling biz, and like I don't know, parts of the Texans just look like they're look like they're quitting. Because it is all bad. It is all bad. All right. Got everybody now. Sent the correct one. Are they in field goal range already? All right, let's see. Who else? Who's left? Just one more, and then I'm good. Sent it to everybody. All right, let's smoke more. That's all we can do at this point, dude. What a bad first half for CJ, man. Like, I wonder what's his like. Can someone check how many attempts he has for the game for the first half? Because he has 4 interceptions. I wonder how many total attempts he has. Because that's bad. And he got lucky. Like he should have had more than that. Like he got lucky that on a couple of them. I mean, one of those wasn't his fault. It was Hutchinson, but the other 3 pretty much on him. Oh, flag. I'm assuming. Well, I don't. It's not a false start. It's either encroachment or offsides. No way! Illegal formation on the offense. So does that keep the clock running? Because it should have been running. I guess not. I guess the flag pauses the clock, but dude, they're just showing the fucking Texans guys on the sideline like they just look defeated. Because they know, man. They know. They ain't catching up. I think I'm only gonna do the first half. Because like it ain't gonna be a fun second half for CJ. And then I'll do my best to come back for the night game. Let's see, man. Decent run back. I mean, only people who really care if a field goal is scored or not right now are the guys on the squares. Because let's see who's on the 0-1 right now. 0-1. Ooh, it's on Sherry right now. If they get a field goal, it ends up going to Drew. If they get a touchdown, it would end up going to Jeff. All 3 are next to each other. Because they still got 3 timeouts. You don't want to make mistakes, but And then they made a mistake. trying to do too much. Trying to do too much. You got 3 timeouts. You do not have to go for it all on the first play. You just want to move the ball. Damn, Will Anderson. Such a beast, man. Well, there ain't no quitting this defense. I'll tell you that much. Yeah, Travion Henderson. He's not going to be able to block fucking Will Anderson. It didn't even look like it was. I mean, the play that he did, he ran an up and in. Like, I mean, was he even supposed to be blocking him? 10 of 26, 124 yards, 1 TD, 4 INTs. Ouch. Ouch, that is bad. Damn. Drake May, 13th fumble of the season, most in the NFL. I mean, it's including the playoffs. I mean, shit, but he had 2 today. Man, see, that was like the first play that they should have ran, not the second play after a big sack. But let's see, they taking the timeout? I think so. That might have put him in field goal range, though. And see that first, they should have did that on the first play. Yeah, let's see. It is all bad. All bad. Let's see if they get a field. Oh, no, they're not in field goal range. They need one more play. Like, you have a timeout. But they can't take too long because they only have 7 seconds. Bad throw. Well, I mean, now you might as well just go for it with some kind of Hail Mary or something. Because they're out of field goal range, but there's no reason to punt. But can't give up a strip sack for a touchdown or anything like that either. Yeah, I mean, they're showing the replay on Dig. Oh, they're going to go for it. The field goal, right? Field goal? Oh, no. Okay. They're showing the kicker. I thought he was on the field. But yeah, you might as well go for some kind of Hail Mary. No. Ugly throw. Yeah, INT. Yeah, such an ugly throw. All right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go handle some biz, and then I'll probably come back for the nighttime game. Hopefully, that's more interesting than this one because the Patriots is putting a shellacking on the Texans. So we'll see you guys a little later tonight. Peace out.
Defense on me.
I don't want them to gain another yard.
You blitz all night. If they cross the line of scrimmage, I'm gonna take every last one of you out. You make sure they remember forever the night they played